the horizontal one altogether. We're not messing with that. That
Okay.
clearly failed miserably. So yeah, we will be just going live vertically, and I will message them and say, yeah, it stopped streaming midstream, so you all need to do something about that. Well, welcome back,
Yeah.
everyone. Welcome back to the Medieval Buzz, part two on May 1st. We actually had some pretty good questions in the part one from May 1st, so
Oh.
it's kind of sad we have to restart, but we can always mention those things again. So
Hmm.
Philip, how are you doing this beautiful morning again?
Well, I'm doing grand anyway in sunny Okinawa this morning, which is great. As I was saying earlier, it's always good when it's not full of rain and stuff,
Yeah.
especially in the early morning. But my wife is saying that the raining season will definitely start next week, so I'm just going to enjoy it while I can. Rachel, how are you keeping? I know this morning was a complete and utter wildness
Oh my
off
God.
of Restream and its beta
Yeah.
to do what was it, landscape and portrait and all this kind of
Yeah.
wild stuff that's going on.
That was clearly a fail. So we will not be trying that again for the nonce anyway. So now that we're back again, and I only have to worry about one set of camera angles, that's great. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, Billy Elliot, that's what happens to my hair when you leave it in braids for several days. Anyway, I appreciate that compliment. So yeah, did you when I last was participating in this live stream, we were talking about that song. Did you find any more
Yeah.
information about that song?
Oh, following me up to Carlo. For the
Yeah,
time being, I cannot find what the original bits of the follow me to Carlo is. The problem is I'm just
yeah,
typing it in as quick as, and
yeah,
of course, the only thing that's popping up right now is bloody Wikipedia, and
yeah,
Wikipedia is not giving me the information that I want, which
yeah,
is what did they base the modern song "Follow Me Up to Carlo" on? Because it
right.
is meant to be based on a 1580 version of "Follow Me Up to Carlo." But the problem is, as you guys all know, is that that hasn't survived. So what are they basing today's
Yeah,
version of Follow Me Up to Carlo with? The only other thing as well is that, and this is not from what was it called? The only thing now is the carvings. We do actually have carvings and descriptions of bagpipes being
yeah,
used in Ireland as well. Oh, and harps.
yeah,
So we do have, but those things are all in Europe as well. So as you
yeah,
said there, is there really a disconnection from? And remember, this is not my field of expertise, but from what I see, I don't really see a disconnection. We
yeah,
also, like, when you go into the 15th century, especially in the period of the Wars of the Roses in Ireland, we do have guests coming over from Europe to the courts of Ireland. And although there is a difference in style that they talk about, I don't think it's a massive jump. If you have guests coming over from Europe, I don't think it's a massive jump,
yeah.
music wise and stuff. I think there's a connection there, but not my
Well,
field
I
of
mean, both both
expertise.
both of both of those instruments are not neither the harp nor the bagpipes are native to Ireland. None, and they're not
Mm,
native. They're not native to Europe technically either. To be
yeah.
frank, they're all imports from the East.
Mm,
So there is. I don't see a disconnect. They had the same instruments.
mm,
And ironically, Ireland and Scotland are the last countries to get the bagpipes. Well, last regions to get the bagpipes
mm,
because
mm,
they start in Persia actually
yeah.
and make their way westward. And so that process of being transmitted, it's only in the Middle Ages that they finally reach Ireland and Scotland. They're not the first people to get it. They're like the last people. And I
Mm,
know that rocks a lot of people's worlds. They can't imagine, say, an Italian shepherd playing the bagpipes. But indeed, my friends, there are a
mm,
lot of depictions of medieval Italian shepherds playing the bagpipes.
yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think it was a disconnect at all. I think that they were doing more or less the same thing that they were doing in other parts of Europe. Now, maybe there were some traditional vocalizations, styles of vocalizing that were probably very local and culturally specific,
Mm,
because most regions in the world have that, where there
yeah.
is there is some kind of non a cappella, non instrumental vocalization that reflects very localized styles and even psychology, one might be able to say. But
Mm.
again, it's not really been documented.